Coach said practice today might not have been the best with some of the detail and intent. I don't know if it was, I think it was mostly with special teams and things like that, but did you notice anything? You guys have been practicing a long time between games. Has there been any sort of like, ready to let's get out there, maybe dragging a little bit, ready for another opponent?
I think everyone is very excited to play. Everyone's very excited to come out here. Sometimes there are lulls, but everyone's very excited to come out and practice, and tomorrow we're just going to make it better.
The offensive line has been, a pretty bright spot these last few weeks. What's gone into you guys kind of coming together? Obviously, you've got a lineup that's been working together now for a month or so. How much has that helped?
The continuity has been great. Coach Foster always harps on do more, so we put in a lot of extra work, and I think that's really helping us shine right now.
And I think this is obviously the first time we've talked to you since you got put into the starting lineup. Take us back to what, when you got that first start. I think it was at Penn State, and just kind of, how prepared were you for it? How far in advance did you know? And what's it been like just, being with this group now as the starting center?
I learned the weekend prior, just after Oregon, that I was going to get the start that week. Like I said before, just doing more all the time. I felt fully prepared, and I have absolute faith in all the guys in the offensive line room. Great group of guys, and I wouldn't go to war with anybody else.
How are you and Josh kind of sharing, I guess, call responsibilities and all that?
Josh is an incredible resource, especially with the silent count going on the road. We're talking on the line of scrimmage. He's making a lot of the calls, and it's just been an incredible resource for me to have him next to me.
You talked about talking on the line. Coach mentioned communication is key. What's the communication like between the five of you on there, and just how you advance as the season's gone along?
Just pre-snap, we're looking at all of our reads. We're going over our assignments, and if there are any adjustments that need to be made on the line of scrimmage, we're ready to adapt and take care of that.
What have you seen out of that Nebraska front? Obviously, they do some tricky stuff. How important is that communication piece, especially against this opponent?
They're a talented group of guys up front. Defensively, they are a talented group of guys, but we just got to stick to the game plan. We just got to communicate, like you said. That's a crucial part of our game plan this week.
Going up against a top 20 defense like this one, what's that challenge like for you guys? Does it bring a little bit more excitement for you, or is it just kind of any other game? It doesn't matter who the opponent is?
We keep talking about it's all about us. So regardless of who the opponent is, as long as we stick to our technique, stick to what we've been training for months and months and months, we'll be all right.
Pass protection has obviously been a little bit better the last few weeks, but run blocking still, it seems like the run game's still waiting to get going. What do you think the biggest key is to get this thing untracked a little bit so you guys can actually run the ball between the tackles?
Just keep on getting reps. Eventually it'll crack. We have a great group of backs back there, very talented group of backs. Eventually we'll just keep pounding and it'll crack.
Awesome. Thank you.
Awesome.
Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Sam.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.